Good evening and welcome to Adventures in Lollygagging. I am Aaron, I am your game master, and once again, it is Friday night and we are returning to Conan, the Hyborian Age. So this is the new monolith, not Modiphius, the new monolith version of Conan. And we're down in Ashley tonight, but the rest of our players are going to marshal on and march towards death. So I'm going to let them remind you who they're playing. Then we'll have a quick summary, and then we'll jump into the action. Take it away in order.
I'm Jeff. I am playing Earl Hog, child of Jibblesog, and really cool guy. Likes the animals and things.
Hello, I am Valian. I am but a fortune teller. Sometimes I dabble in a little bit of magic here and there, but nothing deadly. It's all good.
I am Jitai from the Eastern Steppes. I have my trusted steed that I ride.
Elantra. Doesn't matter where I'm from. Bye.
I love it. So our four Hyborian Age heroes were most recently in the fort town of Velitrium in the Bosonian Marches. It's an Aquilonian outpost that keeps an eye on the Pictish wilderness. While they were there, drinking away the last of the money they earned, an old friend of Atlantis came up. A gentleman, I shouldn't say gentleman, a rogue by the name of Radan, who said that he had helped an old cartographer or explorer who was trying to escape the Pictish wilderness. And before he died, that old explorer gave him a map and said that he had found a sealed tomb or barrow mound out on the coast of the Pictish wilderness. And Radan, on his way back, was himself set upon by the Picts, a few that had been hunting the old man across the wilderness and injured his leg. So he'd been sitting here in Velitrium looking for a few strong folk to help him go at this tomb. But he didn't want to just trust anyone because, after all, he's a little beat up. And then Elantra walked in and he realized he had found a friend who he could trust to help him on this quest. So the five set out and stealthily made their way west across the Pictish wilderness, avoiding the different encampments, slowly making their way to the coast, and then traveling south until they came to the land bridge that was described in the old explorer's map. And then across the land bridge they went until they came to a small island, not much more than a mile across. And it is here that the map says they will find the barrow mound. Radan turns to look at you all and says, well, the map is kind of vague here, but it sort of points to the middle of the island.
And that's where we go.
And he looks over to Jatai, the horseman, and then the Hyrcanian. He's, would you like to take the lead? And this island is like scrub brush. There's not like many trees. There's a few scraggly thorn trees. The wind is whipping sand across your faces. The sea is rough, and the clouds are low, and all you smell is brine around you. But it does slightly slope up towards the center.
Erhag, you know these lands well.
What? Of course I do. I know it like the back of my hand. Wait, there is something. Oh, goodness. I can't see the back of my hand right now. Oh, yes. I think we go that way.
You heard him.
Point to the middle of the island.
Radan turns and slowly walks his horse towards the center of the island. And it does go up a slight hill. And then at the top of the slight hill, you see what looks like a mostly buried dome.
We
What would you like to do?
we found it.
What?
I
Can
am
we tell
surprised
what-
you were right.
Do we know what the dome is made out of? Is it just earth or is it stone?
You could tell it looks like that there's some sort of stone and possibly metal that's under a layer of dirt. But towards the apex, you can definitely see the metal of a dome and what looks like a locking wheel of some sort.
Oh, hi. Erhog wants to tap into his sense sorcery, and he's just kind of curious if there is anything emanating from the dome or from the wheel of some sort.
Give me a wits check.
Of course, I'm more than happy to. I am very witful. Okie dokie, that's a total of 9.
Total of 9. So you notice you do feel some sorcerous emanations coming from beneath the dome. But what you do notice about the dome itself, as you get closer and look at it, is there's symbols and glyphs around the lips of the dome. And as you brush some of the dirt away, you see it seems to go all the way around the dome, and it looks reminiscent of Stygian, but perhaps an older tongue.
Oh, no. Insect, can you read the Stygian? There is the Sagers here. You deal in the terrible, evil, horrific magics of the world. Perhaps you might be able to tell what this says. However,
I don't know who you're talking about here. I am just here to enjoy the travels. But here, let me take a look.
I can't read.
Oh,
You mean
dear,
you.
we can work on that if you'd like.
It is good you
And-
probably don't want to read this. It probably says awful things.
Aaron,
oh,
if I take a look,
And-
can I read any of it? Or sorry,
Give me a wits check.
sure.
You're just gonna see Elantra for no particular reason, just like throw a javelin off to the side, just as like no one there, no one.
Just
Oh,
throwing.
okay.
Okay.
We're safe. Just-
So I rolled a 3 with my wits. That's a 9, and only a 5 on my flex die.
Okay. It looks like some sort of archaic Stygian to you as well. You only thing you can kind of piece out of it is that the dome seems to be opened. You can use that wheel to open the dome. The further down, so the first few layers of script around the dome sort of indicate how you get in. The deeper it goes, the language gets more archaic, and you can't quite make out the rest of the language.
As she kind of like leans over to read it a little bit more and is touching the scripture, yes, I think it is definitely not nonsense. It's nothing here to worry about. And kind of as she does, Erhog, who's next to her, sees her shadow start to stretch out towards him. And she's angled in a way so none of the rest of the party can see this, and like starts to like creep at his toes and go towards his shadow.
Get away, insect, get away.
Oh, crazy old man. And she'll snap it back. Let's turn this wheel. Jitai, are you maybe our best
Yes.
might person
Get one
here?
get the
Yes.
important one to do it.
If we're ready to go in, let me enter then.
Give me a might check.
I've got my check.
Jatai, I don't think you can take your horse in there.
It's fine. She'll stand here and guard us.
I think maybe would she not be better hidden away?
Well, you all have horses. You all rode out here, so there
I rolled
are
a-
the 5 of you, Radon, and the 5 horses, and the 4 of you.
I rolled a 4, so a total of 10.
10's fine. So it's a little stiff to begin with. You knock some rust loose, and then it starts to spin more freely, and you see it's offset a little bit down from the very pinnacle of the dome. but the pinnacle of the dome opens up almost like a flower's petal opening up, and it kind of retracts down into the lower part of the dome, so that you've just got the wheel hanging over a giant hole about 10 feet across in diameter.
There it is. Hasn't been opened in years, it feels.
And you smell this mustiness coming up, this old stale air. But no, you don't smell any putrefaction or anything like that. It's just stale air.
Now, Atlantia, you've got clever fingers and a clever mind with traps and tricks. Can you make sure this wheel doesn't come down and close the door on us?
Radon looks at all of you guys like, with my leg, I don't think I can get down there, but I could keep eye on the horses up here and yell if anybody comes.
Elantra will pull out a javelin and hand it to him.
He takes it. He looks at it. He's like, "You keep it." He's got his short bow. He's like, "I'm not very good with a javelin, but I'm okay with a bow."
You got your enough arrows?
I mean, if any more come than I got arrows for, I'll come down the hole regardless.
Okay. And she kind of looks around. She takes like one last look around just to make sure there doesn't seem to be anyone.
This island is pretty barren, and you think you would definitely notice anybody coming up the land bridge, because that's about a quarter mile.
Okay. Me first?
Wait. One moment. Does anyone have a gem? A shiny little, a rock of a crystal of some sort?
Mm-mm.
I've got this crystal I've been hanging on to. Do you need it?
Yes. Give it here.
I'll hand him over like an unrefined diamond.
And then he'll take it, and then he'll run away. Thank you. And then he'll hold it in his hand. He'll mutter some sort of phrase, and then he'll blow on it, and then it will begin to radiate. It'll glow. So I'm using my radium gem. It's part of an alchemy thing. It's effectively a light source. So as long as I hold it in my hand, it will act as a torch. So we can see when we go below. Yeah.
Oh. Helpful.
I am withful, yes. Onward! I shall be behind you, Jita. You shall lead way.
So Radon takes out his rope and he ties one end off against the saddle horn on his horse and throws the other over the lip. He says, "Good luck, Elantia. Make us rich down there."
Be safe.
You too.
Never seen a gem shine so bright.
What?
Yes,
I do this all
how
the time.
would you explain that, Jitai?
I would, but it's very complicated. Anyway, we're going inside. If you live, perhaps I will show you.
I'll lead the way.
So you climb down. It's about a 30-foot drop from the apex of this dome where you're going in to the ground beneath your feet. So Urhog's gym is bare. It's quite dark down here until he comes down. But as the four of you get down there, your gym light illuminates a small portion of this high ceiling chamber. The ground beneath your feet is a mix of cracked sandstone tiles and natural earth. The walls stretch up to form the dome overhead, and at the center of the room, lining up directly below the aperture from which you entered, lies a large 30-foot in diameter portal covered with a metallic lid, its surface etched with ominous figures and horrifying creatures, seemingly conjured from the nightmares of ancient civilizations, with two heavy chains stretched across, forming an X, anchored into the sides. A chamber that once led north has collapsed and remains impassable. But you see a doorless arch on the eastern side of the room that seems to lead off into a deeper passage. And on the western side of the room stands a door of cold, hammered copper, about 10 feet tall, and about 8 feet wide. What would you like to do?
Should we be worried about any of this?
You can take a look
Probably.
at the etchings on the seal if you want.
I'll get a closer look.
Give me a wits check.
I'm afraid I have a 1 in that.
You have a 1 in wits.
I rolled 3.
You look at it. You look at it and you're like, yeah, it's got some terrifying creatures etched around it. You see some tentacled horrors and things conjured out of some child's nightmare or a madman's dreams. But it doesn't really make any sense to you. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it.
It's interesting craft, but I will try and open it.
Wait.
Is that
Tell me
yes?
this. You say, is there anything to be worried about? The giant portal with the crazy monsters and the giant chains that form an X over top of it. I don't think we need to interpret what's here. It's perhaps last resort to going to this place. Other places to explore first, yes.
Oh, if there's more, then I will avoid this for now.
I will say this, Urhag, from your what you sensed above, you still feel that lingering sorceress energy, and it seems to be coalescing above this seal.
Interesting. Do you sense that? What is your name? Insect. It is something. I cannot remember. Anyhow,
Well.
do you sense this?
Again, I do not know who you're talking about, but that is not one of my abilities. No.
Oh, that is pity.
You can do another wits check if you want to try to get more information now that you're actually
Sure.
here.
Yes, I would like that. Let us see here. That is another 9.
A 9, excellent. So this is definitely the symbols and the pictograms on this are forming some sort of protection against otherworldly creatures. And as you read and feel that magic, you actually siphon a little bit of it off and you gain a stamina point.
Oh, yes. I feel invigorated. I feel like I am in my 40s again.
Oh, I don't know if I like you being invigorated.
I don't know if you know what the word means. Anyhow, what was I going to say?
So am I getting the sense, like, out of character? Am I getting the sense that, like, this is like, it's like the protection is to keeping something from coming out or keeping something from going in? You know what I mean?
You get the sense that this is protecting is a protecting barrier to prevent something from coming out.
Yeah,
Or at least it was when it was placed. You figure that this magic is maybe a millennia old.
Very old magic. And something they wanted to keep inside.
Treasure, maybe.
Yes, it's common to put magic to protect the treasure
Usually,
from escaping.
when I break a lock, you keep people away from treasure. So the lock would be on the other side. I think. I don't know. She's over by the copper door.
Okay.
That was on the west wall. Because doors are meant to be opened.
Absolutely. So as you approach this copper door on the western wall, what do you do?
She's examining it. She, would be excited if it were something that needed to be broken open, but also is there just a way to open it?
You can give me either a wits or edge check.
I'll take edge. Always my preferred. That is a 16. No. Sorry, I forgot how to play the game. I did not get a 10 on the flex die.
Okay.
My D6 was a 2. So that is a 9.
9. Okay.
It's
So,
like that number
still
does
good.
sound right.
I was like 16. I was like, holy crap,
No,
that's
no.
pretty amazing. But a 9 is also amazing. So as you're looking at this door, you're seeing some glyphs on it and everything. But then as you glance up, you see that there's an overhead slab of brickwork above the door that's actually a trap that is set to fall as soon as the door is open. But as you're doing your further examination, you do spot a wedge-shaped brick resting next to the door, which seems to have been crafted to fit in beneath the slab of bricks to lock them in place, effectively disarming the trap. Which you can do without a roll because you saw all that. So you're able to disable the trap and see that the door itself is not locked.
She would, I think, initially have like forgotten that Radon wasn't there, and so she would have like looked at it, looked pleased with herself that she figured it out, sort of like hold up the smaller brick and like turn around like she was going to turn around to Radon and be like, I got it, and then remembers that he's not here, and just kind of like shrugs, and like they're all kind of doing their own thing over by the seals, and so then she just sort of like puts it where it needs to go.
Excellent.
Trap. No trap.
Oh, well, that's good.
A keen eye, Alancha. I would have walked right into it. Urhog says we can't go this way. The treasure's being held up.
That is not what I said. I just...
Yes, that is exactly what he said.
I am surrounded by insects. Goodness. I just said perhaps we should explore further just in case.
Alancha, is the
untrapped door
unlocked as well as untrapped? Okay.
And she'll go to like pull the door.
and the door opens effortlessly for something that's been down here so long. It opens into another large room where a heaving of the earth has left its marks. There's been a quake down here at some point, but the room is still pretty intact. The south side of the room is fallen to rubble, but you do still see a stone dais, only partially covered, and on top of it is a small silver chest, about 2 feet long and about a foot wide.
Alancha very quickly goes from opening the door to seeing something shiny, and her fleet-footed, I would say, comes into play, and she just sort of bounds over to that.
As that looks like another trap. Okay, good luck.
What would you like to do, Alancha?
She is definitely going right over to where something shiny is and picking up said shiny thing.
Okay, so you pick up the chest. It's fairly heavy, and as you pick it up, you hear things rattling around inside of it.
And she just sort of like turns around and sort of like holds it up. Treasure without seal.
That is maybe old ugly one. Do you sense any magic coming from the box?
Oh, that is me she refers to. Oh, do I? I shall.
Alancha will walk the chest over to Urhog.
Yes. He will sort of reach out with his mind in his presence and see if there is any sorcery that is emitting from this thing.
Hope not. Holding it already.
And you do sense a kind of magic emanating from within the chest. Very faint.
Not the chest, but something within it is made of sorcery.
Ooh, want it?
Interesting.
I mean, I need nothing but the animals and the police. Should you open it?
You want it?
See what? No.
I'm holding. You open.
What?
I'm
No, I
holding.
don't
You
want
open.
to get myself get you die. You have wits of one. Come here. Open this chest.
Doesn't need to be holding it, but she's just
Valiant
like
steps to the side a little further away.
We just share a look over top of it. But
I shall open it, then we'll see what we have found.
open.
So you open the chest. It's not locked or trapped, but inside of it, you see a small bed of jewels, some gold and silver, some jewelry. You would estimate enough to keep the four of you, even with Radon, the five of you, comfortable for a week or two in a town, not living, not living like kings, but living all right. But what really catches your eye is a dagger carved from an unknown metal. Its hilt has been deftly engraved and features jade, gold, and rubies. And the pommel is shaped into a toothy, devouring maw, as if a creature is eating the dagger from the bottom up. Its guard and haft are shaped to resemble a secondary knife plunging into the creature's mouth, as if it is the weapon that is attacking itself.
Honestly, props to the artist on this one. This is a very intricate design.
Can I put the chest down? It's heavy.
Yeah, set it down. This bounty here fares well.
Mine?
Found it first.
1 second. Can I just see it for one moment? I don't want to keep it, of course. Just to be safe. He wants to put his hand on it. Make contact with it and tap into his artifact spirit ability. Be able to determine the origin of any physical item they can place a hand upon. So provide insight as to how old the item is, where the item was made, and by who it was made.
So as you touch this dagger, your mind falls back centuries, and you see the fall of the Acheronian Empire. And then further back, you feel the master and forger of this blade, an ancient Acheronian sorcerer smith, working in Atlantis, forging this dagger specifically for a demon hunter who was said to set out to try to kill a demon, a formless demon named Thule. And you believe this blade was forged to be Thule's bane.
Oh, the bane of Thule. It was made by an Acheronian smith. And the country of your name, Elancia, Atlantis. It was made to smite a demon, a creature of shadow. Ah, yes. It should serve you well. Yes. Yes.
Maybe Thule's under the seal?
What? Oh,
This Bane of Thule? Seal?
oh,
Trap? Thule?
That is possible.
would be convenient, yes. Why put it here, though? Oh,
Because it is payment for killing him, assuming that the person picking up the dagger will unseal the portal, maybe.
yes, yes. Well,
Prepared.
regardless, it is quite old, quite powerful. And I want nothing of it.
I stay back and throw things. That's an up close.
I'm okay with the dagger, but it's I not my strongest skill. But if I'm the only one with dagger, then yes, I can try to get close and punch
Elancia looks to
something.
Jatai and it's like bow and arrows. Like he's always up on his horse.
I also did take some bow and arrow spells in my last update to my character.
We all have learned quite much about what's her name dying. Stay away! Stay far away!
We did.
Okay, it's just so that
Or Helena.
we have it on us to make sure,
Yes.
just in case. I will take the dagger for killing demons and hope that it doesn't come to this.
I take other treasure.
Be careful.
Yeah. The
Be
box
careful.
itself, the silver box, is actually a wooden box plated in silver, but there's, like I said, there's gold and silver and jewels and some jewelry in there. Enough for a week or so of the five of you living comfortably somewhere. And that's the end of this room. Like there's the rest of it's been collapsed by rubble. There's not really anything else in here to be seen.
Jitai, can you carry this chest? It's heavy.
I'll bring it to the entrance and we can pull it on the way out.
Don't forget. Like just 3 might wasn't really carrying this.
But there must be more. We can more than this.
So as you back out of this chamber, you still got the there appears to be a tunnel leading off to the east, and then the tunnel to the north seems to be completely collapsed in rubble.
I would like to go to the tunnel in the north that is collapsed, and I just want to touch sort of the side of my head right above my ear and close my eyes and listen to the whispers in the darkness so that I can hear through physical objects to see if there's any sound on the other side.
Okay. Is there any roll required for that?
No, this is the black magic cantrip. There
Fantastic.
Doesn't appear to
No,
be.
if it's just your standard ability. Okay. So you listen and you hear the sound of insects, possibly worms. Before your hearing fades out, that's all you take in is the sound of the smallest of creatures moving between these rocks.
Okay. Yes, I think this is just an area of quiet and solitude, so we are good to ignore it. I don't think anything will come through. Let's try eastward.
All right. As you make your way over towards the east, you see that this passage yawns open, leading into a long hall, perhaps about 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall. The walls have been carved from natural stone, mixed in with some orange sandstone brickwork. You go down for about 40 feet before the hallway ends at a cave-in. It's hard, you can't tell what lies beyond it, but you do see a seam between the wall and the rocks that you could probably inch through to get past this corridor, past this blockage.
I can fit.
Yes, one moment. Let me just listen a quick moment here as well to make sure.
And as Valian does
do
that,
it anyway.
no. So as you like put your ear to like listen really hard, Elantra.
Okay, that doesn't help.
Elantra's gonna like just tap on like the wall.
I can hear that very loudly.
Just to be annoying.
Yeah, no, that's all good.
You hear faint scratchings and the like, but that's it.
Okay, yes. Nothing immediately on the other side.
But you heard my tap, so it's working.
Yes, I have your finger now. It is mine. I let you go.
Now, if you let go finger, go through hole.
Yes.
So there's no roll necessary. So you're able to put your back to the wall and scrape along through this seam. And it's only about 10 feet before you get to the other side. And you see that it opens up into a very shallow depression. It's hard, you can't really see too much further because the gym is on the other side of the seam now, but the little bit of light that's coming through, it looks like it's, and the way the sound echoes in here, you think it's a fairly large chamber that this is opened up into.
Elantra's gonna stick her hand back through and just hold her palm up and just snap her fingers and hold the palm up. And she's waiting to see if someone puts the crystal in her hand. But she's not saying anything because she's Brett.
You can't let go of
it. I'm sorry. It would not function outside of my palm. I shall come though. I'll follow.
And she'll keep her hand out to like take your hand and help you through.
He's very skinny. He doesn't need much. He just has a lot of trash on him.
Yeah. And she's doing it anyway, just because she tries to look out for you. Come on. Come on.
Yes.
And as Urhog comes through, you and Elantra see that, yes, this is about It's gradually sloping down into a oblong shaped room about 70 feet long and about 40 feet wide. Doesn't appear, it's hard to see into all of the dark corners, but there doesn't appear to be any way out of this chamber. Is everybody else going also, or is it just the two of you? Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow
I
after
will
them.
squeeze through.
All right, now that you're all there, everybody give me an edge check and tell me what you get.
Oh, great. With or without flex die?
With flex die.
Okay.
Yeah. The only time you don't roll flex die is with initiative.
That's why I asked.
I appreciate. Yeah, it's not. This is not an initiative.
I was
good.
just checking.
Good check.
If we were
Good call
rolling
there.
initiative.
I will tell you.
9 for me.
Okay.
Got an
10.
8.
Only a 6 for me, but I did get my flex. My flexed.
Oh, okay. So,
Ooh.
how would you like to spend that flex? Do you want an extra point of stamina at this point? I assume.
Sure.
Or just automatically succeed if you want.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is a kind of a rating thing. So, I mean, you
Oh,
all
I see, I
passed.
see,
It just
I
depends
see.
on how well you pass. And 2 of you passed enough to get all of the information, so I wouldn't waste it on anything else.
Fair.
Okay. More
So-
stamina.
For those who've got 9 or above, when you get down into this depression, you more noticeably hear a clicking and scratching sounds that seem to be coming now that you're down in here from very small fissures cut into the walls. You can actually feel fresh air coming through these fissures. So they must connect up onto the island at some point. Also, you feel a slight tremor in the ground beneath you. Now, everybody don't roll initiative.
Oh,
7.
7.
Nate, for Lord Hope, rolled a 6.
9.
sorry. I should have just been listening. What is initiative again?
Edge.
Plus.
Edge.
Just an edge.
Without your flex die.
13.
Wow.
Jeez.
Are you sure? Because last time you put numbers together, it was very strange.
Yes, because my edge is 6. I have a +1 on all edge checks because of my origin, and I rolled a 6.
It's fantastic. So, Valian, you see this. You see out of these holes, these scorpions start to fall, and then come up. Some of them are coming up out of the ground. The ones coming out of the ceiling are smaller, about the size of a 100-pound dog. And the ones coming out of the ground are maybe 150 to 200 pounds. They're about 6 feet long, and they are surging in towards you and towards the light. But with your amazing reaction speed, you get to go first. So you see 5 of these smaller, large dog-sized scorpions coming in, and you see 3 of the other larger ones right behind them moving in. What would you like to do?
Oh, the engine thinks it would be wise to run away and get them like to a choke point.
Okay. So you have 2
So-
actions.
I think so. Let me follow through. I can. So with my hit and run, I can spend a stamina point, make an attack action followed by 2 move actions, which only counts as 1 action. So I can try to hit one of them and then run away.
Excellent. So you're aiming at one of the smaller ones or one of the larger ones?
I'm gonna aim at one of the smaller ones.
I like it.
So that is going to be a 11 to hit.
You definitely get past their defense. And how much damage do you do? Don't forget your flex die when you roll damage too.
9.
So what's it look like when you kill one of these smaller scorpions?
She just sort of like eyes go wide and she just says, "Run!" And then she kind of like grabs kind of one of her her javelins out. And she just kind of takes whatever one seems to be closest kind of coming down. And she just like throws the javelin at it. And almost like while she's like not even looking to see what it did, she's just like throwing and running. And so then maybe behind her, she might hear it kind of like tink tink as like the javelin kind of like hits the ground.
Yeah, you hear a crunching noise as it pierces through the carapace, and then the rest of you see this scorpion curl around this javelin, and its tail stinger striking at the javelin in its death throes, and then it stutters and stops. Other than that, all you see is Elantra's back as she sprints up the slope, and you're able to get to the stone passageway. And with your 2 moves, you can actually move back to the other side of the barrier.
Yeah, she can move really far because she has the kind of the combo of like the hit and run and then the fleet-footed. Mm-hmm. So then when she like takes the move, she gets another move, and then so she moves a lot very quickly.
Now, getting through the barrier for a normal person is 2 actions, but if you have fleet-footed, you can do it 1 once you get to it. But so you're on the other side of the barrier.
As she gets to the other side, kind of try to and this may be next round, but she definitely wants to kind of be in a place where she can kind of like throw something, like, if someone isn't in the passageway, that she's kind of like keeping an eye out.
You could kind of see through, but you wouldn't be able to throw anything through. It's just there's too much debris. It's not like a straight passage. It's
yeah.
And at the moment, you're in complete darkness because the gym's on the other side.
Oh, that's right. I keep leaving my light source. Rookie mistake.
Hey, that's okay. Then these other 3 larger scorpions come scuttling in, all 3 of them. And since there's only 3 people left, they come up at each of you. They take one of their actions to move up. And then with their second action, they do get 3 actions. So, but they only can attack once. So first one comes up, squares off with Urhog, and strikes out with its pincer to try to grab you and immobilize you, basically. Not a good roll. That's a 6. Does a 6 pass your physical defense?
Very much so. Very much so. Yes.
Okay.
He's turning around. Elisha, you're going to be... Oh, yeah, what is this?
And you take 8 wounds, or 8 life points of damage, minus any of armor you have, obviously.
Yes, got it. Okay. Unfortunately, that is all going through us. I have not cast my body of living iron yet.
And so it's got you in its pincer. Its stinger tail comes up, but that's the end of its action. The second one comes scuttling up to Jatai. And this one is just, you see, it just arches its back, and its back legs come up off the ground, and its stinger tail curls over, and the stinger comes screaming down at you. Ooh, that's a good roll. That's a good roll. That's a 14.
Holy
good God.
To hit.
That's plenty of 8.
That hits?
Yeah.
But only 4 points of no, sorry, 6 points of damage.
Okay, my light armor is 3.
Okay, so
also
only
3.
So 3 get through. So you take 3 life points of damage. But since more than 2 got through, you also are poisoned. So at the end of this round, you will take 1 point of additional damage. And the third and final one comes up to Valian and is going to try to grab her with its pincer. I don't know if that's going to hit or not. 7. Does that get past your physical defense?
My physical defense is 7.
Hold on. I'm gonna let it go. I think it missed. I'll double check later. I think
I
you're
will
good.
I will take the pity miss.
I think you're good. But then it moved. So it came up with its move, try to grab you with its third and final action. It's going to swing around, so that it's kind of around you now.
That's not good.
You're fine. But that brings us to Jatai. You're feeling feel this poison starting to course through your veins as this giant scorpion is still right above you, just now pulling its stinger out of your shoulder.
Been ambushed. I'll hold them off if you can run.
I don't think that Urhog can run.
I'm literally caught in its pincer, you fool!
Atlanta, we might need to come back. Atlanta.
Run! To me.
And I'll pull out a curved blade from my waist and swing at the scorpion.
I like it.
Ooh, I rolled 2, which is a total of 8.
Total of 8. So it skitters off this thing's carapace. You don't get quite a good angle on it. So that's one of your first actions. So
then I will attack again. Make
All
sure I
right.
hit it this time. Ooh, 8 on the flex. 11 total.
Oh, so that's your max on your flex, right?
Yeah, I have an improved flex die.
So that is enough to hit. What do you want to do with your flex?
Let's do massive damage.
All right. So what is the damage die for your blade?
So that was scimitar is a D8.
So that's 8 is your base,
So
plus your
I'll
normal damage.
roll it normally, total of 9. So add the max to that, which is 17.
17. All right. So what's it look like when you take out this brood guard?
After being stung by it, and it's skittering around, I whip my scimitar back and forth to find a sweet spot, right down on its head.
And the blade goes through and slices its head off, and you see it just start spinning in a circle. And its tail, its stinger is just smacking into its own body in its own death throes. And then it finally curls in on itself and topples over. Bringing us to Urhog.
There is one that is clasping me. One has died. One of the large ones have died. One of the small ones has died. One is attacking Valian. I am in a bit of a pickle here.
So, I know you can spend a stamina point to get an extra action, but is it specifically a move action? That's
Yes,
in my
it's
brain.
specifically a move
That's
action.
right.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Rats, I say. I am going to first spend a stamina point. As a free action, I am going to turn my body to iron. So I have some armor next time around. And this thing invariably tries to kill me. So it's the first thing. It's a free action. What do I do next? Screw it, I shall do damage. And then I'm going to he's got his gem in one hand. His other hand is free. His spear, he's in his some sort of in his back. He's going to rip from his arm one of his tiny little talons, and he is going to call forth the talons of Jihil. So I'm gonna make a sorcery attack.
I like it.
It's now it is only 1 life point that this takes, as opposed to 3. It is better now. Oops, I don't do math. Okay. All right. First action. And it went out of the box. All right. The flex. Okay, that is a total of 10 for sorcery defense.
Your spell coalesces out of the air and strikes at the scorpion successfully.
Okay. And then damage. That is a total of 4 points of damage. Unfortunately, that is all it does.
So it strikes back. Its claw opens, pincer opens, and drops you. And it's wounded, but it is still on its feet.
I'm going to do it again. But about another Talon. And I'm going to hurl it at him. The spectral birds raking away at it. It's the second time. This time is an 11 to hit.
Oh, definitely.
And the damage. Flexy flex. I got the flex, but the damage sucks. The damage is 2 damage. Minimum damage, but it didn't cost me the life point.
That's okay. Because this is a minion. So what you see are these spectral birds fly in, and they actually fly up through under the carapace of the scorpion, and you hear the scraping noise, and then it basically just bursts open and falls dead to the ground.
So you will be like, yeah, 2 birds in my hand are better than... I don't know it. It's confusing. Elisha, get back here. We need your help.
Valian, you're up.
Geezer.
There are 4 of the smaller dog-sized scorpions, and then there's the one large scorpion that's circled around you.
Is surrounding me. So because would it get a reaction if I moved out of its range?
Nah, you're fine.
Okay. Because I might use a stamina point for a move action to move away from it so I can shoot it with a bow.
Sure.
Great. I will count that down. And so I'm going to use, after I move out of its range, my first action will be to spend 3 life points to activate a snake arrow. And then I'm going to notch it in my bow and shoot at it in my second one. And we are going to poison the poisoners.
I like it.
If I can hit.
I'm sure you got this.
All right. So this is with edge, which is a d6 for me. So that is 9 on the physical.
To hit?
And so I am, because it's a snake arrow, it does an additional d6 of damage, and then the target becomes poisoned. For me, my poison at this time is going to do the -1 to all checks and attacks if I don't kill it. That is a 3 and a 5 for 8 + 1, 9 points of damage.
Okay, so the snake arrow goes into its hide, injects its poison. It scuttles back a couple of feet, but it is not down.
Oh, it did my best.
All right. And then the smaller ones come flooding in, and the ground right behind you all bursts open, and a scorpion the size of a Clydesdale horse pulls itself out, and it's right up against the barrier out of this room now. But the smaller ones move into attack first, coming for Urhog, Jatai, 2 for Jatai, and 1 for Valian. But they're much smaller. They're like babies. They're just the size of a very large Rottweiler.
Got to crush those babies.
You say small, and then you say Rottweiler, and that just doesn't.
Not so small.
No.
Very nice dog.
The one coming at Urhog, he only got a 4.
That is a miss, actually. I have a minimum of 5 on my physical.
What I thought, yeah, everybody does.
Oh my God.
It's very low.
Then the one coming at Valian, got an 8 on the die. That's a 10. 10 in total. So it comes up, and its stinger comes bursting in to strike at you. 6 points of damage minus any armor you're wearing.
Ouch! I don't have armor.
Okay, so 6 points of damage, and at the end of the turn, you will also take a point of damage.
The end of my turn or the end of the end?
The end of the round. The end of the round.
Okay.
End of this round.
Okay.
So the two coming up, one of them's coming at you with pincers, Jatai, and one of them is coming at you with stinger. The one with the pincers gets a 7.
There's not enough of 8 defense.
I didn't think it was. And the second one misses as well, gets a 1 on the die. It's an automatic miss. So they come in, and you're able to fend them off with your scimitar. And that is the end of the round. So, Jatai, take another life point damage from poison. Balian, take another life point from poison. And we start round 2. Alancha and the Brood Mother go at the same time. What do you want to do, Alancha? You're in the dark. You hear screams and battle going on.
And Urhog did say to come back. So I am going to spend a stamina point to get an additional move action, because you said it takes 2 move actions to get through this little tunnel area. So I'll spend the stamina point so that I can spend 2 move actions to get through that. Then I will be back in the light. And then, so when she comes back in, is there still one on Urhog?
Yes, there's a small one on Urhog. There's a larger one, like the size of, a 200-pounder on Balian. The Brood Mother, the one the size of a horse, is right in front of you. And then there are 2 on Jatai and also a smaller one on Balian. So a large one and a small one on Balian, 2 small ones on Jatai, and a small one on Urhog.
I mean, I came right into the big one. So I think that's what she'll go for.
Love it. What you gonna do?
She sort of like is running through thinking she's gonna save Urhog, and sort of goes like screech, and she kind of sees this thing. She prefers city stuff sometimes, and all of this like cave stuff, she's like, I don't know about this. All right. All right, nothing on the flex. So to hit, that is a 10.
10 misses.
Oh, crappies.
It's a good try, though. But this thing then turns towards you.
Sure.
Since you attacked it.
Yeah.
And is going to bring its pincer, its crushing pincer, to bear. Gets a 13 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And 15 life points minus your armor.
Okay. Then I take 12.
Okay, 12. I need you to make a grit check. Difficulty of 12.
I don't think I can. I can't hit that.
Well, if you get your flex die, you automatically succeed.
Sure.
So.
I did not.
Okay. Then you take another 4 life points of damage from poison coursing through your body.
Okay, so I assume armor has no.
Armor does not protect you against that. Nope.
Okay. And you just hear, like, run in, attempt to throw. Ow!
The sound of regret.
And
then run away! What's wrong with you?
Yes, we need to get away very quickly now. What are you doing?
And then it comes back around with its pincer and it tries to grab you. It gets a 1 on its die, so it automatically misses. And then it kind of just backs up a little, puts its back to the wall. And that's the 3 actions of the Brood Mother, bringing us to Jatai.
I'm gonna launcher. I'm gonna spend 1 movement to charge towards the Brood Mother.
I like it.
And I'll start chopping its legs.
All right. And remember, everybody, instead, I mean, I know you had to move up, but remember there are things like focused attacks where you get plus 20 attack. You have to use both of your actions to do it. So, I mean, this is an antagonist. She's tough to hit. So think about things like that. Also, somebody else can aid you and give you a +1 to your hits. I mean, there are other options for potentially buffing your companions if you don't think you could hit yourself.
rolled a 3, which gives me a 9.
A 9 does not hit.
Would a 10 or 11 hit?
An 11 would hit.
I'll spend 2
Yeah,
stamina.
my 10
plus
didn't.
2.
Okay. So you spend 2 stamina and you're able to strike it. Roll damage.
Okay, I have a D8 damage. Okay, I rolled a 7. That's good.
7. So your scimitar skitters across its
Total
armor.
of I have to add my might once.
Oh, plus your might.
Which is 13.
Okay, 13. So it skitters across the armor, but catches in one of the plates, and then finally bites in, and you do some damage. And you hear this hissing noise come out from it, bringing us up to Urhog. So Urhog, you've seen this horrific creature strike down at Alancha, and Jatai has run in. The 4 smaller ones are still scurrying about.
Yes.
And then the one larger one is still on Valian.
Okay, I am going to try to help out Valian. So I'm going to put out rip out another talon. And I'm going to send it. Yes, I know she is an insect, but nonetheless, insects make the world go round. And he throws it so that the spiritual things attack her again. All right. Goodness. God, this is so difficult. That is a 10 to hit.
It hits. It hits the one on Valian.
Okay. And damage, 1 on the flex. Oh, 6 damage. 7 total damage. 1d6 plus 1.
7. So it pulls back from these spectral talons, and it has definitely damaged it, but it is still up.
I will do it again then. Rip out another talon. Oh, not first. Succeed. Not try again. What? I don't know. That is a total of 9 to hit this time.
That definitely hits.
All right. And then damage. That's a flexi. That is a total of
Well,
what is
this
6.
is a minion, so it's automatically going to get killed by this. So I would spend your flex die in some way that it not on massive damage. Is what I'm saying.
So for sorcery, I can the spell.
Take yours.
Stamina, I can take it back. In this case, it's
yep.
life points. Yes.
Fantastic.
So he's just throwing the talents. Yes.
So the spectral birds rip down and literally tear the legs and tail off of this thing, and the ichor just starts pooling out of it, and it just slumps to the ground, destroyed, which is good because it was going next.
Yes.
Shit is a crazy old man.
Valian.
I saved you.
Yes, I said thank you. Crazy old
you're
man.
welcome.
So, oh God. I think that I don't think I can, without rolling a 6, I don't think I can hit this. With a
Don't forget flex. If you
physical
max your flex die, you automatically.
Oh yeah, my 1 in
1 in 10.
1 in 10.
1 in 10 chance. So the odds are so in my favor.
Are your attacks against sorcery, or are they against physical?
Depends. I that's what I'm. The ones that use sorcery mean I have to be in close range.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah. That's where my hesitation comes in.
Yeah, I'll tell you the Broodmother sorcery defense is much lower than its physical defense.
That was my assumption. Yeah. Does it look like Jitai and Lansha are potentially going to retreat again? No? All right. No? Jitai?
Trees, what? We've got this at the cuffs. It's surrounded.
Urhog, and I am going to use your real name for this. We're going to die here. All right, I will
Most
go.
certainly.
Yes. It has been a pleasure being frenemies with you for as long as we have. I will go close, and I'm going to use 1 action for a movement, and then I'm going to spend 1 stamina point to use 1 action to make a sorcery touch ranged attack on one of the legs of this far too large scorpion. I should wait
all
until
far too large. Even the
Yes, that
small
is
ones
true,
are
that
far
is
too
true.
large.
If I hit, then I will use my last stamina point to boost my damage. But for now, let's see if I hit. That, oh my god. So I rolled a 6 on my d6 and a 0, which is 10 on my d10. So here I was poo-pooing the odds.
You were 1
I
in
literally
10.
said I wasn't going to get this roll. Okay. So
what's your total to hit? Not including
that
the flick stuff.
is with my wits, it's a 12 to hit.
Okay, so you're going to hit for sure. Since it's your last stamina point, you can invoke massive damage. And since it's your flex die, you can invoke maximum damage twice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was definitely going to do... Okay, then I will do the massive damage twice on this thing, and that'll bring me to 0 stamina points, but it's gonna hurt them.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Now I need to do I guess, is the massive damage an additional... Okay, so
You roll it,
4.
and then you get the maximum.
Yeah, so if it's 2d4 damage, so that would be your base is 16 plus whatever you roll.
Okay.
What's the damage on the spell?
My spell is my wits die, which is a d6.
Okay, so 6 is the maximum, so the base is 12 then, plus whatever you roll.
Okay. That is 9. I rolled a 4 on the d6, sorry.
Okay, so 12 plus 4, 16.
16. Oh, right, of course. So 16, yes.
So,
and I get 16 life points back, which
Nice.
only maxes out at 32, but you know.
so
And does that
what's the
remove
spell
poison?
look like? It does remove the poison from Valian, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
good
Ooh.
point. So
catch.
essentially, if you remember when I was patting the barbarian's buttocks, this is the same spell. So I touch this scorpion in the leg, and this one is way more powerful than what I was doing before. So instead of it being incredibly discreet, you just see almost like black electric lines appear and crack along the shell where I'm touching of the scorpion.
Okay, and so it's that part of its body dips almost to the ground as it's innervated. But the 4 small scorpions now move into attack, one attacking each of you.
Yeah.
As it was intended to be.
Yes. So first one comes in at the one that's coming in at Urhog, 4 on the die. So that's a 6. Does that compare to your
Yes.
physical defense?
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely. And it's just coming at you with its pincer here, trying to grab you.
Get off, you bad dog, bad dog.
4, 8 points of damage.
Yes, and it bites into
Minus
my
your
skin.
magic. Yep.
Yeah, and so I mitigate a little bit of it. Is it 8 total?
8 total.
Got it. Understood.
All
Ouch.
right. The one coming at Jatai is going with a pincer strike. So it comes in with its stinger raised in an attempt. Gets an 8. Does that hit your physical defense?
That meets it.
Okay, so you're good. Third one comes in at Lancia, also with...
Equal should pierce or
Meets
You
it,
hit.
hits it.
So you're going to take... Sorry, you're going
Melissa
to...
looked it up after.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. 8 points of damage. Does that get past your armor?
Yeah, I'll take 3, so I'll do 5 total.
Okay, so you're gonna also at the end of this round. Now you're up to 2 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Lancia, stinger coming at you gets a 6. Does that get past your physical? No.
Does not.
And then last but not least, Valian. This one's coming at you with its pincer and gets a 9.
That hits.
And you take 9 life points of damage minus any armor you're wearing. I don't think you're wearing any.
Ouch. No.
All right, so it's tears a chunk away from you with its pincer. It's still up. Brings us to the end of this round. So Jatai, you take 2 points. You lose 2 life points due to poison. Alancia, you and the Brood Mother are up. I'll let you go first.
I took 4 poison last round. Was there anything extra that I would take at the end of each round for that?
No.
Okay, just the 4.
The Brood Mother's poison's different, yeah.
Okay. And am I still at distance from the Brood Mother so that I can throw?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so then I will do the focused attack so that I've got a +2 to the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Poop. So I rolled a 1.
You can spend stamina points to not automatically fail if you want. To make that either a 2 or a 3.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Okay.
Because even if I make it, it'll still only get me to 9.
Okay, yeah, it won't matter. So the javelin skitters off the plates of it.
Watch it fly past.
Skips past. Bring us to the Brood Mother, whose tail arches up in anger after having been feeling this incredible pain at its side, and it's going to whip its tail down at Valian.
Actually, hold on. Sorry. Let me do the math real quick. I forgot that I was doing a focused attack.
So that's +2.
So if I spend 1 stamina point, it would increase it by 1.
Yes. So that would be a 2 on the die.
2 plus 2 for the focused attack would be 4.
Mm-hmm.
Plus everything else would be 11.
11 hits.
11. Okay. Sorry
so
to
if you want to spend
that,
the stamina, no, you're fine. That's
I did do the focused attack, so let me actually do that. But now I'm out of stamina points, so I can't do the impaling throw that I had gotten on my XP spend, which would have been cool, but I'd rather hit. So let me do a hit. Okay. 8 damage.
So the javelin pierces through its thick hide, but you don't think it gets a lot of penetration. But it definitely it screeches and kind of pivots around again.
Better than nothing. She's still mad either way, so I might as well get something out of it.
So again, the tail comes up, focuses, its beady 8 little eyes looking at Valian as it kind of curls its body around itself, and the tail comes down. It's an 8 on the die for a total of 14 to hit.
Oh.
Yep. Even the 8 on the die would have done it.
For 18 life points of damage.
That's a higher number of life points than I currently have.
Oh, it's hitting me.
Yes, you.
Yeah,
Valian.
Oh,
yeah, you're safe. Aaron, you've gotten our names mixed up a few times. That's why.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Jeff does it all the time.
I do it all the time.
Absolutely,
Jeff does it all the time.
It's an old man.
I'm still up though, so you're okay, Melissa.
Oh, but
I'm 58 years old, so you got to cut me some slack here.
Are you still up?
I'm up with 5 hit points.
Okay.
Oh.
What I need you to make is a grit check.
Okay.
Equal to
flex?
the damage. Yes, with your flex, equal to the damage you just took is the DR you need.
Can you get to 18?
No.
If you get a 10 on the flex die, you can.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I got a 1 on the flex die and a 1 on my D6.
Okay, so that did go well.
No.
That's not how it works.
All right. But you only take 3 points of poison damage.
Still up. 2
Oh,
points.
but you're not going to be
life.
by the end of the round.
Well, no, because it's
I have
second
no
attack.
poison.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you got rid of the poison.
Yeah.
That's right.
With its second attack, it moves blindingly quickly, and its pincer goes in to crush Alancia, who has been pestering it all along. Oh, not a good roll. At 8. Does that make your physical defense?
Meets it, beats it.
All right. I thought you were good there. I thought it was you were gonna be fine.
No, I'm very much not good. I think I'm very much not good.
And you take 9 points of damage as this pincer crushes through you, minus your armor.
All right. All right. All right. Yeah, that hurt. But she's still up. She's still up. I am looking better than Valion is looking by a little bit.
Fantastic. Jatai, you're up. There are 4 of these smaller
Kill it.
Rottweiler-sized scorpions and the brood mother, who's looking very beaten. I mean, she's oozing ichor from serious wounds, and the side where Valion touched her is blackened, and those legs have started to wither.
Kill her. Kill her.
Shaking off the numbness that the poison's coursing through me, my arms holding the blade up above my head, swiping down. That's 8 on the flex.
Oh, it is fantastic.
Oh,
With
nice.
a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit, but you can spend 1 point of stamina to make it a hit.
Can I... Does the flex give me success?
Yeah, the
do
flex
that
will
instead.
give you an automatic success, but if you spend 1 point of stamina, then you could use your flex die to do massive damage.
Okay. That sounds kind of good. Let's get max damage on it then.
All right.
I'll spend the stamina for +1.
And your massive damage alone, max damage for that one would be enough. So describe what it looks like, Jatai.
When the tail comes whirling around, I grab onto it, drop onto its back, impale it, and slide down from back to its head, cutting it in half. It gets guts ooze everywhere.
And the tail, as you let go of it, just falls limply to the ground. And you see the 4 smaller scorpions immediately scurry into the brood mother's body and start tearing into it. You can, if you want, leave without their notice.
The beast has been taken care of. Are you hurt?
Speaking of hurting, you do take 1 more point of damage from the poison.
I think we should go sit on the other
Or
side
that
of
is 2
collapse.
points. Sorry.
What?
collapse
Did you?
rock and do some recovery. I would like a
Yes.
rest.
That was. I thought you were gonna follow me, but yes, let's go.
Well, it was, but then the crazy old man got pincered,
Hang
and
on.
It caught you.
Not my fault.
had you
Not
caught?
my fault.
then we could not
Conversation. That way.
Yes.
That way.
run.
Follow you. You have the
That's fair,
light.
yes. Well, okay. Here's where I can see in the dark. I have dark vision.
I don't.
That
Dark
is partly a
vision.
Dungeons and Dragons joke, but yes.
What is this? some sort of joke? Some silly game? No such thing.
No such thing. No.
So you make your way back through the passage, and when you get into the main room, you notice that it's completely dark in here again.
Okay.
Other than Urhog's
Light?
gym. I mean, there's no
Yes.
sunlight coming
Oh,
in.
yes. So your very
roof.
trusted friend has definitely kept the door open for us.
And Urhog, as you look around on the ground, right over the seal, you see the body of Radon with about 10 arrows in it. And you can tell they're
Misspoke about
Pictish
the dead.
arrows.
The pigs.
And you can see he's got blood on his knife, so he's obviously fought up there, but apparently not successfully.
Elaine's just facing the other way, like back kind of where they came from, and she's just trying to clean herself off.
It pushes the body into the darkness. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here.
Wait,
Oh,
Urhog, light. Why dark?
sorry. Yes, sorry. Oh, smudge on it must be blood. Dirt must be dirt. Yes.
Why dark?
But the roof is closed. It must be raining above. Yes, must be.
We're
raining.
done.
I felt it in my bones.
We're done.
Oh, he can't hear us. The stone is sound absorbent. Yes, yes. It is a sorcery thing.
Night already. It's dark.
Oh,
We literally just
I
said
did-
that the
Chitai, it has
roof
not
My
been that
goodness,
long.
man. What
It's
is wrong?
poison. It's making me dizzy.
Okay,
Please sit
sit.
down.
Everyone sit. Take a breather and recover. Oh, goodness gracious.
I am sorry, Alancha, but let me. And Valian is going to walk over to Radan's body, probably showing it to Alancha in the
Just
process.
jammed into like a weird little
Crunched
thing.
it
And
over.
sort of like
Yeah.
close his eyes and like pull the arrows out and sort of use death sight to understand exactly what had happened and how he died.
So through his eyes, it's kind of shrouded at first, almost as if you're seeing through the cataracts, the eyes of a dead man. But you see something moving out of the water. At first, you don't think it's anything. Maybe a small animal playing. He turns his back to look down in the hole and then turns back. And as he looks, there are picked warriors calmly walking out of the water and moving in to attack, gibbering at him in a language he does not understand. And they go in and they start striking. He manages to kill 2 of them, even with his bad leg, before the ones still coming out of the water stop, string their bows, and just begin to open fire as he grabs the rope in a last futile ditch effort to get over the side. Then, as he's laying there, his lifeblood flowing out of him, staring up, the Picts sneer down at him, urinate on his body as he starts to die, and then pushes him over. And he's tumbling over. He's just in his last seconds sees the portal close above him as they continue to scream something at him in a tongue he does not understand. And then he sees no more.
Okay. They did not do very honorable choices. Alancha, the men you would like to kill for revenge on this is what they looked like. And so they came from the water.
What?
For your friend.
What?
And she'll like move aside a little bit and show you. She's pulled the arrows out and closed his eyes and pulled his body so that he's resting properly.
Radan?
So the Picts came from the water and they shot him with arrows and then they pissed on him and threw him down here. And they all looked like this. That is who you need to kill for your friend.
And Alancha's half listening and she's just going to sort of run over to Radan's body. I looked. I didn't see anything though. Val, I didn't see anything. I looked around before we went down.
They were sneaky, so they swam under the waters. They must have reeds or some way of breathing, but they surprised him.
Didn't look in the water.
That is okay. And she'll put a hand on Alancha's shoulder. It's dangerous out here. What we can do the best is murder those who murder our friends.
Yes, we killed them. All of them.
I will help you with this as your friend. It's a crazy
Sorry,
old man who
Radan.
will also help you.
Oh, if they come for us, yes, but we should not seek out the Picts. We are outnumbered. Oh, thousands upon thousands to 1, 2, 3, 4. So
There's only
violence.
3 we need to kill.
But violence begets violence.
One thing you did notice is they all had kind of a tattoo coming up their neck, up the right side of their face. It looked like a fiery snake or serpent. So you think it's a particular group of Picts, or a particular tribe of Picts. It's not one you recognize, and when you describe to Urhog, it's not one you recognize either. But you understand that it's a clear marking indicating that they're a people unto themselves.
Alancha, being Alancha, is going to go through Radan's pockets because he taught her well. So she's gonna be sad and angry And then you just sort of see the little thought, and then she goes back over and like checks all of his pockets and
he has like 3 or 4 copper pieces. He's got the knife that he was still clutching in his dead hands that has the blood of the pigs on it. And then in a hidden pocket on the inside of his vest, you pull it out, and it's a small oil painting portrait that you believe probably was of his mother and probably cost him a fortune to have made. And Urhog, you can even sense a little bit of magic off of it, that he obviously paid to have this thing preserved so he would always have it with him.
Oh, that radiates the magic. That was very important to him.
He's spoke of her often.
Well,
He loved her so much, it makes it special?
Could be.
Yes.
Could be we find her and we tell her, befell her boy. Yes, could be. We must
I can't lose it.
to do that.
I can't lose it. So she kind of like rolls it back up again.
And she's Valian is gonna hand you the arrow she pulled out of his body to return the favor to the snake picks.
Yes. And Elantra was a little bit busy because she's sort of like kind of going into kind of her kind of pockets, and she has similar hidden sections of her pockets as well. And so she's sort of turning away a little bit, even though she showed everyone what it was. You see her kind of turning away, and she is similarly like keeping this safe.
So you spend some time, you rest, you drink some water, you bandage one another up. It starts to get kind of cold in here. The air starts to feel a little stale again, but you're all able to recover. And as a reminder, recovery is you recover half of your total life points, not half of what you're missing, half of your total life points. Your poison conditions are gone, and you all get 1 stamina point back.
Sorry, just to ask. So if my max is 28 and I'm at 6, that means I go up to 14.
Back. No, you get 14 back. So you go up to
20.
To 20. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Put me back to full at 32.
Fantastic.
God, and you charge the scorpion and you're at full. Oh.
It's time. This Hyrcanian horsemen, they're a tough breed.
Yeah.
Hagen Valian, how do you look?
I have 18 health. If I was out of 32.
I feel great. I am full of health. I have more stamina than I normally do. I am feeling good. I am invigorated by this place. I think the scorpion that attacked me infected me with a special poison. Oh, we should come back and bottle it up. Perhaps we could find some chemical use for it. Yes.
You could use it. Perhaps we could put some of it on these arrows.
Oh,
that's good.
We're out in the marshes. It makes sense that you feel good out here.
What? Oh yes, I like this place. I like the wilderness. And this is not the wilderness, but it's close enough.
How are we getting out? And she just sort of looks up at the...
Why not?
I think we have to, and she points at the portal, go forwards.
But I thought that was keeping something dangerous away.
Almost certainly. Oh, it's probably inside there. Probably something terrible down there. We might all die.
One of us has already died.
Well, yes, that is a shame. 2, really, if you count Helena. Yeah. But, we don't have to go. We can leave if you wish, but he's the one who brought us out here.
I can climb up and open that? No?
You can try. That would be interest. I would, yes. I don't know that I have any things to help you, but I'll do what I can.
But maybe the people with these arrows might be there.
Yes. True.
And realistically, you don't see an easy way to climb this dome. I mean, it's possible, but it would be incredibly difficult.
A Lynch is used to, parkouring around city areas.
She's definitely the most possible person to do it.
But the thought of the wielder of these arrows, plural, being on the other side of that, I could do it though. I bet I could get up. But we shouldn't.
So what would you like to do?
you going first?
And I will open this door. I'll swing out the chains with the scimitar.
Okay. So you are able to cut through the chains relatively easily. They're pretty rusted. They've been down here for a long time. And as you pull them out and away from these locking ports, you just see bolts that is holding this thing in place. And you're able to easily remove the bolts and push the seal aside. And as you do, you feel this cold, wintry air come rushing out at you.
Follow me.
Hold.
That, I suppose, is the way.
So you slowly make your way down. There's a spiral staircase going down, and then it opens into another large chamber with a lake in the southern corner.
Body of water down here.
The water looks almost black, and it's almost like you can see reflections moving beneath the surface of the water.
But Val said that the people were underwater. Be careful.
Yes, they move underwater, but I'm not sure. I'll take a little bit of a closer look at the whatever is moving under the water.
Okay, as you come closer, you get pulled into a vision. A line of women stand before a fuming pit. As each of them approach the aperture, a priest clad in hideous beastly regalia blessed them, or perhaps performs some form of legerdemain before them. After this, one by one, they approach the billowing green smoke and leap into its depths. One woman stops before it, her glazed eyes snapping wide. Suddenly lucid, she screams in horror, and a croaking voice answers from below. The priest shoves her with both arms, but she catches him by the wrist, and the two tumble into the depths. Their wails hiss into silence. Then an explosion of stone and flame erupts from the pit. Myriad questing tendrils rise up, attaching themselves to the surrounding walls and heaving ground. A massive, shadowy form begins to take shape. Then the vision shifts, and you see a city stretched before you, oasis-like, glittering in defiance of the surrounding desert wastes, pools sparkling in the sunlight, rimmed by trees and verdant gardens. Towers stretch skyward, their purple marionettes kissing the clouds. Soon, a great shadow spreads over the palaces and slums alike, blackening streets and alleyways, erasing everything of substance. A croak peals through the air. Tendrils creep from the looming shade, caressing, then unmaking all they touch. Some cataclysmic disaster has toppled the city. A blade-thin man, bedecked in ritual robes, stands atop a mound of freshly heaved earth, scanning the destruction. Sand and stones cascade into great fissures riven into the earth. All structures raised by the hands of humans have crumbled, save one. A dome, stretched above the rubble, unscathed by whatever sorcery leveled the city. Enslaved wretches smooth mortar, putting final touches on brickwork while whips strike their back. The sorcerer chants a song, his words indiscernible. Then he walks over the air as if crossing some invisible platform until he reaches a seal at the peak of the dome. On top of this, he carves symbols and images like Gramier, and he stares long at his work, fingers fluttering, brows knitting. Seemingly satisfied, he turns from the dome and gazes to the sinking sun in the west. Then he claps his hands together, and the mound upon which he stood moments ago splits in half, sloughing to the earth, burying the dome and all who had stood near it, including the sorcerer himself. And at that, the vision fades. But the water begins to bubble up in great green gouts, and bubbles burst across its surface, and green smoke or vapors ooze up, and something large begins to make its way up from the depths.
Well, the visions, when you don't control them, they do suck quite a lot. Oh, this is bad. I'm going to scuttle back and I'll tell you about it later. I think we're in danger.
And as you say that, huge clawed tentacles reach out of the ground, suckers covering one end and great barbed claws at the other end. Then a massive ball-like shape pushes the water away and is almost the size of the lake itself, with 100 eyes opening and closing, jaws like that of a great octopus with its crowned claws end, oozing open and splitting apart. Another great jaw opening from the top of what would be the dome of its body, and from it other tentacles spilling out. Thule, the Formless, has been awoken.
Ah, that's great. Okay.
Now, I need everybody. Well, no, hold on. He's going. So as he comes up, he takes an. You feel this wash across all of you. See if it has an effect on everybody.
Why
What if
did I
you
go look in the
disturb-
water? I was trying to confirm. Why did I go look in the water?
Does a 10 bypass anyone's sorcery defense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody's. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you feel this wave of magic wash over you, and Urhog and Valian, you recognize it as all. It's not actually draining from you, but it's almost like a material link to your soul, and you feel weakened by it. So you all get -1 to all checks and attacks for the duration of this combat. And now, roll some initiative.
Quite heavy in here.
Assuming that -1's on the initiative as well.
That is correct.
Ooh, good question. I wouldn't have counted that.
7.
7 for Chitai, 12 for Lancia.
I keep rolling 6s for initiative. Not
love it.
damage, but initiative.
What did you get?
4 for the. I'm sorry, no, 6. 4 was what they rolled. +2. Well, 5 is what I rolled. Plus -1, +2.
Valian?
Math. I rolled it was an 8.
8. Okay. So, Elantra, you see this horror erupt out, and you feel this miasma wash across you, but you're still so quick that you're able to react first. What do you do?
I would say she is just gonna. She ran last time, and nobody ran after her, so she's
I
gonna.
like how you say that, but you also have fleet of foot, and you have all these things that let you move really fast, and then the rest of us is like these slow. So it's like, oh, why are they even
Yeah.
following us?
Yeah, for sure,
Like,
totally.
I'm Usain Bolt, and I don't understand why
Yeah,
nobody can keep up
exactly.
with me.
We are following you. We don't run like a cheetah.
Yes, I agree with crazy old man on this.
She's gonna throw a javelin
I
because,
love it.
like, eek.
And I will remind you guys, like, there are other actions you can take. Like, if you could take a defensive stance with one of your action, which gives you +2 to your physical defense. So there are other. Don't forget about the other things you can spend your actions on. It might be important.
Yeah, so I'll just say that she'll probably just do an attack first.
Yeah.
And then maybe do defend for the second.
And you don't have
action.
to. I just wanted to remind everybody that it exists because it's been a while since we played. So
Yeah. Character defense may not gain. Yeah, okay. Okay, that is 11 to hit.
11 hits.
Okay. And damage. All right, that is 6. And the -1 is not on the damage, right?
Not on the damage.
Okay.
Just attacks
so-
and checks.
Okay, so that is a 10.
10. So your javelin strikes and it hits this like rubbery surface of its body. And for a second, it looks like it's flexing back, but then it penetrates and the javelin actually goes quite deep in, damaging it. But the size of this thing is it's just so massive that you're not even sure it felt it at this point.
And so then she will do her second action. She will do a defend, which will then put her at a 10 physical. And yeah, 10 physical.
Perfect. All right. That brings us to Valian.
Okay, then I am going to first spend 6 of my life points to regain 1 stamina point using a stamina leech. So that is a bit of a better balance. And then I will take the defensive action because I am hurt right now. Also, she'll look at Jitai holding the dagger that is supposed to kill Thul and going, "This is also a thrown weapon. You could throw this."
I'll use
Throw
once
it.
if you throw it. So if I will tell you this, you should probably know this before going in. If you are using the dagger against Thul, it's a normal dagger otherwise, but against this one demon, it does 1d12 plus 3 plus your might damage.
Would it still be might if it's a thrown weapon? Because daggers are under the thrown as well as the melee.
It's still might.
Darn.
It's always might is the only thing you add to damage, unless you have a particular talent that lets you use edge
All of our
instead.
dump stats.
Valian, tell me what I'm running into. What is this thing?
Not run. I meant so you could just throw it at it. It's less effective than melee, but we're not very good at melee.
Throw this puny thing? What effect will that have?
Oh, it does massive amounts of damage.
Yes, but I must be up close and stab it.
I believe in you. You just did that with the giant scorpion.
And I'll trust you here. Are you using one action to pass it to me? Or do I have to take it from you?
Is it a free action just to pass a dagger?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, because otherwise I would have switched out my defense to hand it to him.
Yeah, I'll let you. I mean, you could just toss it to him.
Okay, here you go.
And that does actually bring us to Jitai
Okay. Then I will spend a
and
move.
the wall.
I will move into his range if I'm not.
You're all within range of his tentacles, but yeah, you'd have to move up to get at his body. But you could definitely strike at his tentacles even from here because they're thrashing all over the place.
I'll look at the dagger that we've recently found and impale him with it. With an attack. Okay, I rolled a 4. That's a 10 total.
It hits. So it's a d12 plus 3 plus your might.
Okay. D12. Rolled a 9. That's
Nice.
You said plus 3. That's 12 plus my might is 6. 18 total.
That's nice. 18.
I
So
think I picked the right person.
So again, its rubbery body resists for a second, but then you're able to slice through, and it wails. You feel it in your mind, as well as almost like this scream vibrating through your chest. It recognizes the weapon that was designed to kill it. And it's oozing from your wound. It's oozing this kind of greenish black pus. But then it strikes out with one of this massive tentacles striking at you, Jatai, first, since you just smacked it. Got a 5 on the die for 13. I'm assuming that hits your physical defense. You take 14 points of damage minus your armor.
I'll soak 3, so 11 total.
And then with its second action, just going to randomly swipe at somebody. It swipes at Alancia, sorry. 12, that's going to be a hit. So it comes in again with one of these tentacles, striking down for 16 life points, minus your armor.
Yeah, okay. So it's 13. Still hanging around.
Excellent. And then it's leveraging itself up out of this pit as more of it comes up, and its tentacles are scraping around. And one of them strikes the far wall from the opposite side from where you guys came down the stairwell. And a fissure cracks open, and you all see sunlight and feel fresh air. That brings us to Urhog.
Okay. Urhog will touch himself on the arm and he'll cast for free action Body of Living Iron. His skin will go sturdier like the bark of a tree, and he will gain some armor resistance and such. Then, because he goes last, he will follow suit. He will do what everyone else has done. And he will wrench free from his skin another pluck free a thorn or a talon. And he will try to cast again and see what happens. So, let's see. With the -1, that puts me at 10 on the dot. 10.
That hits.
Oh, fabulissimo. Why am I doing? Okay, damage-wise,
is the minus is on damage rolls too? Or
not
just,
on damage, just on checks and attacks.
Okay, so it's 5 points of damage.
So your sorceress attacks cut through it, and again, this black ichor is coming out. But I mean, just this massive size of this thing. You guys aren't even. You're definitely hurting it, but you're not sure if it's more of an annoyance or if you're really damaging it a lot. That's the end of the first round. That brings us.
I have another action.
Oh, sorry.
That's just one.
Yes.
So he'll call out.
why are we fighting this? Why are we fighting this? And then
He will attack again.
All right.
9 this time.
That's what we say every time.
A 9 does not. You're casting a spell, right?
It is a spell, yeah.
Yeah. 9
It's for
does not manage to get through its sorcerer's defenses. You feel your spell slide off of it this time.
just watch like a tentacle slap and burst the spiritual birds. Oh.
And you see like 100 of its eyes pivot and focus all on you, and their pupils go wide.
No, he has the dagger. That one's dead.
Brings us back around to Alancia.
Okay, so she is going to do similar to what she did earlier. We should. You're right. We should run. And so I am going to spend a stamina point so that I can do hit and run, so that I can make an attack and also run at the same time. So the attack is going to be first. That's going to be. I don't think it's going to be a hit. 8.
Ace a hit. This thing is squishy. It's easy to hit physically.
All right.
It seems like
okay.
sorcery. It's higher in
Oh
in
yeah,
sorcery.
Yeah.
much higher on
That
sorcery.
makes sense. Yeah.
Hey, all right. I flexed the flex die.
Fantastic.
Damage though is so damage would be 6, and so then because it's massive damage, then that would be
it's the total of whatever your die. What's the die? A D6?
yeah.
So it's a 6 base plus whatever your normal damage would be. So whatever your normal damage.
The
plus
normal
6.
damage is going to be 6.
Okay, so 12 in total.
Yeah.
So again, it gets a little bit of resistance, but most of that goes through.
And so then so it's the attack action followed by 2 move actions, which only counts as 1 action.
Right.
And so then I will spend the other action again in defend.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're moving towards the fissure that opened up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're able to actually get to the fissure and get up into the fissure. And this is a very narrow, it's much like what you went through before. It's only really wide enough for you to go up sideways, but you think you're well protected. Once you get up there, you can't even see down into the chamber anymore, but you did enact your defense. So
would it make more sense from an action economy perspective to spend the other action than just doing a second attack, since I don't really need to spend the other action?
Well, if you get into the fissure, you don't have line of sight to attack it. If you stay outside of the fissure, you would be in range of its attack. So it's up to you.
Got it. Okay. All right. I will do the defend.
Okay. So you get up in there. Valion, you see Elantia throw a javelin and then sprint up into this fissure that is open. What would you like to do?
She's so fast. She's like, oh, follow me. And it's just like, we're not that fast. It's okay. It's so she's going to spend spend 3 life to create a snake arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to use her other action to shoot a bow. So 3. Okay. I got a 0 on my D10, but I got a 3 minus 1, so 2 plus that, so 7 to hit physical. But I got a 0 on my flex die. Does the 7 hit first off?
The 7 does hit.
Then I don't need to spend it for a success. Then I will do 3 isn't a big save. So I am going to do massive damage on this thing. And then I'm going to spend a stamina point to run away after I do all this. But I'm going to do massive damage. So this is just...
you only get massive damage on your damage roll. So
okay,
that was your to hit roll.
Yes,
so
I haven't done.
So, but you have to on your damage rolls where you can use the massive damage.
Then I will bank the stamina point and then spend it to increase my damage by an additional D4.
I like it.
There we go. So that is 2d6 plus 1 plus a D4. 3, 7, 9, 10 points of damage.
Did you roll your flex die with that too?
6.
Okay.
So nothing.
So the arrow flies true, pierces through it. It again, you feel. Go ahead.
It is poisoned for -1 on attack and -1 on anything else.
Perfect. I figured that, but yes, thank you. And it roars again. You feel it roaring through your body, but it's still. Eyes are coming around. Some of them are focusing on you now. Some of the jaws are opening near you.
Send 1 stamina point to run towards the fissure.
Okay.
As a move action.
So take the move action. So you get close to the fissure with this round.
Yeah.
And that then brings us to Jatai and Thule.
We're retreating, but this beast, we cannot let it live here. And I'm going to cut it once more since I'm already up in it.
All right.
Why not both?
Oh, I rolled a 1. That is not good.
You can spend a stamina point to make it a 2. A 1 is an automatic.
Yeah,
fail, but
if I make it a 2, does an 8 hit?
an 8 hits.
Okay.
All
I'll
you need is a
spend the
7 to hit.
One stamina to make it
Okay.
not fail. And here comes the dagger damage again. Roll a 6. Plus 3, 9, plus 6, 15.
And what'd you get on your flex die?
Just a 2.
Okay. So it is beginning to look damaged. Now, some of the tentacles have flopped down and are no longer moving. Some of the mouths, as they open, are kind of gasping, and a few of the eyes have started to cloud over.
I'll do a second action to just keep stabbing at the eyes. Let's keep it going.
Okay.
Oh, you are in love with the dagger now.
Okay, I rolled a 5 this time. -1 is 4, which is 10 total.
Yeah, you hit.
Long to 6
Ooh.
rolling that d12.
That's a 9 on the 12. It's a huge
Nice.
humongous. 16 total.
Nice.
Rolling a d12 with someone with good dice luck is great.
So you actually puncture one of these larger eyes, and the viscous fluid comes washing over you, and it wails as this dagger digs in deep against this optic nerve, and the entire thing shudders, but it's still up, and it's angry. So you see one of these enormous sucker tentacles come up and come right down in an attempt to crush poor Jatai where he stands. I don't know, though. Got a 4 on the die for a 12.
Yeah, that's good.
-1, -1.
11. Thank you. Thank you.
I gotta build that up. Don't worry.
Okay. Is 11 still hit?
Yeah, that's
Got a 12 on the D12 for damage. So that is 20 minus 1, 19 points of damage,
Ooh.
minus your armor.
Ouch.
be taking 16 there. Still standing, but it got a good hit on me.
Oh gosh.
All right. 1, 2, Urhog, 3, 4, Valion. So another tentacle comes out. As all those eyes focused on Urhog, and he felt the sorcerer's strike. A very slender tentacle that almost looks like it's just got a spike on the end of it, just shoots towards Urhog's body. Die. That's 14 to hit, 13 to hit.
That is too high. I'm sorry.
It's way too high.
-1.
It's almost 3 times.
Minus one.
-1.
I took the -1 into account. I didn't
Yes.
for 15 life points of damage.
Understood. My skin, very hard, but not that hard. So I take some. It hurts.
So the tentacle pierces through your shoulder as it pulls out. You're wrenched a little forward, but you resisted it more than it thought. It didn't realize you had coated yourself in sorcerer's armor, and then it continues to lurch its body out of this pond, and you see that it's like this is like the head of some giant serpent, and each concentric ring around it has but the tentacles are just coming off its head. Everything coming off of its body appears to be grossly malformed, almost human-like arms with webbed fingers and great claws on them. But we are now at Urhog.
Yes. Urhog is going to spend the stamina point to move and get over towards the fissure. By Valian, I assume, not in the fissure, but near it, right? Reposition himself. He will call after Jatai. He will say, Jatai, we should go. Yes, we want to kill it, but it has lived forever here. It has been trapped here. We don't even know if it can die.
I'll be right behind you.
And then I will screw it. I will cast a spell. I will once more throw the talons at it. Okay, here we go. That is a 6 on the dice. That is good. So that is a -1 is 5 plus 6. That's 11 to hit.
11 does hit.
And then to damage. I would spend a stamina point to get another D4 on this. Because I'm swimming in stamina.
You spend 2 stamina to get 2d4.
Just in case I need to heal. I don't want to
Good
heal,
point.
but in case I need to. I need to keep some. Because this idiot is staying around. He looks like.
I think he might have more life than me, though.
Well, that is a flexiflex on
Nice.
the damage.
So massive
Get the
damage.
stamina back. Or
well,
max
no,
damage.
it's on damage. So that says
it's just a max on the dice I would roll. Is that all? It is?
Yes.
Okay. So it's
The maximum on the dice roll, then whatever you actually do roll on top of it.
Okay, so then it would be. So I rolled a 7 total.
Mhm.
The maximum would be 10. I also get a +1 just from the spells. So that's
18.
18. Yeah.
All right. Describe what it looks like, Urhog.
Oh
So
my
I just, like-
god.
like he stabbed me and like he ripped free and like all of my talons that I have embedded underneath my skin start falling out. I'm like, oh, you son of a, oh, you filthy. And so he picks up all the bloody talons and he hurls them into the sky and he says, come, Jahil, come. And then like the biggest flock of birds just sweeps over it and pecking away at all of its eyes. Every eye, pecka, something like that.
You see the black ooze coming out of it, and the body slides back into the water and continues to go down. And then you see the green vapor that was in the air is sucked back down in the lake, and then the lake goes calm again, and it's a black surface, and everything is quiet for a moment. And then Alancha, in the fissure, you smell something very sweet, and the smoke comes down the fissure and begins to fill the room, and you all start to feel a little lightheaded. And you stumble and you fall to your knees. And your Urhog, you know what this is. This is the vapors of the Black Lotus.
Oh.
And as you're looking up, you see Alancha being carried out of the fissure in the arms of a man with a red snake tattoo running up the right side of his head. And you hear in Pictish, in this kind of standard Pictish that you understand, you have slain the father. You must be given to the mother as sacrifice. And that is where we are going to end for tonight.
Oh no.
Awesome.
Let's go.
Very cool.
Thanks, everybody.
Nice.
Appreciate it. I was a little rusty tonight. It's been a while,
You
but
got
I hope everybody had a good time. Did not expect you to put Thule down, but Jatai and that knife doing some silly damage. Most people run, but you guys
Well,
some good flex
one
dice
person
rolls.
ran
You got-
really well.
well, she was
Yeah.
smart. I had to run too.
I mean, I can hit and run, and you
Yeah,
know,
that's the
Yeah.
build.
Thanks.
That makes sense. It's smart.
that is how I built her.
Yeah.
It was definitely
There
going
it
to have -2 to all of its attacks rolls next turn.
You guys.
Could have -2 and it's
Totally help eventually.
Oh,
God.
but that was fantastic. I really had a good time, guys. I needed
awesome.
that today. So
Nice.
awesome. And before I turn it over to Jeff, just a couple things about Garblag. So on Wednesdays, we're back to Warhammer Wednesday. The Sins of Talagad running Cubicle 7's new Warhammer, the Old World, had session 0 on Wednesday. It's up on the Garblag Games YouTube right now. Went really well. Had a lot of fun. We've got a nobleman, a brigand, a high elf, Lotharian sea guard, and now I can't remember. And a pugilist, a wood elf entertainer who focuses on the fighting pits. And so next week we'll see what their Grim Portent is that brings them all together as a group. Then later in October on Thursdays, Pete is going to start running Draw Steel, a kind of a tactical fantasy game. Should be a lot of fun. And then one last plug before I turn it back over to Jeff. Special episode of Garblag on October 11th. You're going to see me as a trail boss on Saturday running through some Huckleberry during Steven's crowdfunding. So you can see how poorly I compare to Jeff when I run this game. But it should be a lot of fun. The players are excited for it, and we're really looking forward to it. So good times to be had over the next few weeks. Jeff, it's all you.
October's gonna be fun month. Okay, so let's keep talking about Huckleberry for a second. So if you haven't already followed Huckleberry RPG, you should definitely do so. Our buddy Steven has been working on this really, really hard, and it's on BackerKit like right now. So go to BackerKit, look for Huckleberry, a Weird West RPG, and you should back it. And you should back it at like the highest level that you can reasonably and afford, and get all sorts of awesome goodies. Because he's put together some pretty cool packages. So you get the physical copy of the game, dice, bags, cards, all sorts of things. So awesome. So there's that, and we're gonna be playing as well. I'm gonna be running it. I can't remember the dates, but I'm gonna be running it in place of our Call of Cthulhu game for a couple of weeks during October, where I'm gonna be running through Veils and Vengeance, which is one of the scenarios that I wrote for him, and so that's what we're gonna be playing through. In terms of streaming, October is gonna be a little quirky, but the two that you can rely on are Tuesdays. What do we got? What do we got there, Kipster?
We have Hardwired Island, where we are playing sort of a Jet Set Radio inspired rollerblading millennials with spray cans, and Jeff and Long are the same person forever and ever.
One
Just
and
like
the
your life. Yeah, basically. The same. Yeah. We both handle stress the same way. Let's see. And then Thursdays we got Legend of the Mist. We can see some of the folks here playing through that as well. And then Mondays, we're going to be doing a couple one shots of my game, We're in Danger, some horror game stuff for spooky season. And like I already said, Saturdays, we're going to be playing some Huckleberry in the coming month. So that's what we got. That's all. And I think that's it. Any last words? We good to go? You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Game.